So this one comes from Maddie D. And they asked, can Windscribe be trusted? Windscribe is a VPN. Can Windscribe be trusted despite its jurisdiction being in Canada? Thinking of jumping ship from Express VPN. Do you want to take that one?
You know, it can they be trusted despite its jurisdiction being in Canada?
Right.
With these VPN providers, I kind of think that jurisdiction kind of isn't a huge factor in most cases, because functionally these all work technically the same, and you shouldn't be like, if what's stopping you from doing something is that like law enforcement might see it, you shouldn't be relying on a VPN in the first place, because they're not like reliable tools to thwart that kind of government intervention, I would say. So as far as I know, like Windscribe is doing a lot of good work. I think they open sourced all their clients. I was looking into them recently for privacy guides, but we're waiting on them completing audits still of their code. So I don't like officially recommend them myself, or like privacy guides doesn't yet. But I think like you've liked them on Techlore, and are they mentioned on the site right now, like as on your resources page?
Yeah, in our resources,
Yeah.
we have iVPN, Mullvad, Proton, and Windscribe. So those are our four
Yeah,
like recommended things in our resources.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Because all in all, Windscribe seems pretty good, and like especially compared to companies like ExpressVPN and NordVPN, which are kind of like um, problematic in a number of ways. It's probably good to switch to, I would think.
Right.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
Not really. I would say the only thing I'll add is I think a lot of people group up jurisdiction into the 14 eyes, when the 14 eyes is probably less of a concern than just the
Right.
a jurisdiction's ability to request user data is probably the bigger concern. So, like in the US, there are legitimate concerns regarding how law enforcement can request certain data or even implement gag orders on VPN companies to, in theory, start tracking users. And these kinds of things don't exist in every jurisdiction in the world. And so it's
Mm-hmm.
those kinds of things I'd be more concerned about. Whereas VPNs are normally grouped into the 14 eyes, 9 eyes, 5 eyes grouping, which doesn't actually, I think, carry over into VPNs as nicely as just looking into like the local laws and what a VPN company might be forced to hand over in a government
Yeah.
handover request.